本人来讲呢，参加工作辰光呢，也有同情心的。或者来讲呢，按照一个人格有良心了是也是比较成喏，辣陈情上来讲是要需要良心了，但是国家的斗争来讲呢，就是不能给。如果要一个人大家讲这样两个，那么势必主义后头也有人跟上来。那么整个讲呢是呢，对工作来讲呢，就是不能开支。所以就呢，我呢尽量的工作做好，不到有一天这个养出来的。本身思想是有同情心的。
Why do the rebels in the end give in? Why is it that these women don't get support from friends and neighbors? Why do the people of this town accept these intrusions? And why are the persuaders so proud of their work? Madam Chun says it's because of the huge effort she has made with public education and propaganda. The thing she most proudly shows her visitors is the first ever neon sign in Changzhou. It says, "Please practice contraception carefully." Over the last 3 years, she has filled Changzhou with slogans for the one-child policy. Fewer people, but higher quality. Birth control is every citizen's responsibility. One child allows us to modernize. It says on this boat, take pride in your single child and have fewer children, but raise the quality. A single child is cause to be proud. Each brigade is told monthly, one couple, one child, and why. Afterward, they break into their production teams to say what they think and to discuss local problems. This meeting of Mrs. Feng's group was attended by Manshue and her neighbors. They all knew of her fight. Nobody mentioned Manshue's recent ordeal. What they felt, they hid. Manshue said, the hardest part of the last weeks has been that no one stood up for me or said anything. Manshue agreed to take out the one-child certificate, but she has remained adamant that she won't be sterilized. So, Mr. Ming's brigade has met all of this year's targets, and he'll receive another certificate at the Changzhou Award Ceremony for birth control. On the platform sit the mayor and the other important bureaucrats who will present the awards. The audience are all delegates from units which have met their targets. It's an honor to be invited. They've come to applaud the units who've done best of all. The applause and awards conclude a year of difficult, often painful work and persuasion. These efforts have made China the only developing nation in the world today to significantly slow its population growth. And with 1/4 of the people on Earth, China's success is crucial to controlling world population. Changzhou is the Chinese dream. It's had a huge investment of government money to develop its factories. Most of the old people here have pensions. They don't need sons to support them. Elsewhere, that's not so. 80% of the Chinese live in the countryside. They are peasants who must have a son. The officials there understand and turn a blind eye when a couple has 2 children. In the countryside, results fall short of 100%. But in Changzhou, people can actually see the wealth the publicity promises. Changzhou is not a typical city. It's the ideal. It's to show the Chinese people what the sacrifice is for, the wealth there could be for all in 2 generations. If they don't control the population, the future will be catastrophic. It's very rare to see a government trying to deal with problems 30 years ahead. The Chinese are saying this: if the population were reduced to 700 million, they would have twice today's living standards. If it steadies at 1 billion, they can continue to keep people fed and housed. At 1.5 billion, they see a descent to poverty. Above that, severe hardship. Above 2 billion, it's a fight for food. This will be their future at 3 children per family. This for 2.3 children per family. 2 children each. 1.5 children each. 1 child. If we were faced with this future, how would we try to deal with it? First, we would educate and convince everyone there is a problem. Then, limit births. And finally, ensure the rules are applied equally to all. That's what the Chinese are doing. It is harsh, but is there an alternative?
那么是这个想法呢，实质就是呢，一代夫妇养2个呢是比较理想，啊，一代夫妇养2个小孩子呢是比较理想，也符合呢这个群众的想法，啊，这个我们工作也就好更好做，一代夫妇养2个是比较好做。可是呢，现在想到这个国家啊，现在要到2000年啊是控制在12亿。
material on this video cassette is protected by copyright. It is for private use only, and any other use, including copying, reproducing, or performance in public, in whole or in part, is prohibited by law.